Hello, welcome, Caventure. In War of the Visions, let's do one last video about Halloween Federika. I'm really enjoying using the character and making videos about her. I don't know why. I think it was because she was very underrated at announcement, and then she's kind of tricky to set up and then use, so that's exactly the sort of unit that I enjoy. But here I wanted to show off sort of the kind of the third build for her. Maybe the first being critical, the second being evade, and then the third here being the magic hunter. She is a physical attacker, an attack scaled attacker that has some magic resistance. It's base 10. And anytime I see that kind of character, an attack scaled attacker with some positive magic resistance, my interest is piqued. And then I'm going to put her on this team with some other characters that can do attack scaled attacks but have some good magic resistance. And then I'll try to find some like all magic teams in Arena, see how these characters do against them. I already know that they should do fine, however. Most magic users are not very good at defense versus attack scaled attacks. And that's part of the reason why I've been able to get such good use out of Christmas Mashidi for so long. Even though her damage is not top tier, against magic users kind of naturally weak to physical attacks, her damage is top tier. But the builds on Charlotte and Christmas Mashidi, they're pretty basic, so we'll just go into detail about Halloween Federika. But we'll give her the Shinra Bangle. This will give critical 12 and then critical damage up 15. Just kind of as a nod to the critical part of her. And then we can give her some spirit up and then magic resistance up with the intelligent coat. And then finally we need some kind of weapon on her, so we'll give her the Vermilion from Gafgarion. That will give another 5 critical and then possibility of confusion on regular attack. And then Fenrir Esper, and I'll show you the board here. But we got magic resistance up 20, accuracy up 7, critical rate up 9, evade up 7, and then slash attack up 15. So I think that's as many as I can get. Pretty good for her, but not super dedicated to evade. And then we have the luck card here. I'm still debating whether I want to give that to her or not. There might be better options, but just as kind of a nod to her evade, we'll give that on her. And we're going to do the ninja subjob. I have on Doton and then hide. And then for support abilities, we got the fencer one. Can't really take this one off because it's so good. Attack up, defense penetration up, and then evade up. And then this one here, critical rate up and then critical damage up. So yeah, there are more nods to evade and then critical here. And then the other options, they're not super compelling. We got like move and jump +1, but I kind of want her to be targeted less than the other characters, so it doesn't matter if she comes up from behind too much. Alright, and then I wanted to show you what the TP skills I have left on. But here is an AoE buff. This will raise the area of effect resistance, and then on critical will restore some AP. I turned this one on. I had it off before because I wanted her to use more of the evade self buffs, but I'm going to turn those off this time. We'll use this one. Maybe she can use it on a teammate and then keep back. And then area of effect, there are a lot of magic area of effect attacks, so this might help her and then teammates. All the attacks we are leaving on, and then I'm turning this one off. This will raise evade and then single target resistance. But I'm turning this one on this time. This is the job level 25 skill that will raise pierce and then magic resistance. Okay, so that is the build. Let's have a look at some fights. Okay, here we have 2 water and then Charlotte. Christmas Mashidi is going to have a hard time, but Charlotte should do well. And then I put the Trustmaster on Charlotte so she can get the barriers. And Guts on Summer El Shirel. And Bells on Mashidi. She's always going to need those. Alright, there's area effect resistance up, and then AP restore on critical. Okay, let me break from Charlotte. This will break magic, raise her own defense and spirit. And water in peril here, but very little damage. Also helped by the barrier from the Trustmaster. Okay, various elemental resistances up. And El Shirel Limit Break. I'm still really glad that she got a limited unit. Alright, looks like that breaks AP as well. And Barrage on Charlotte. And Hide on Federica. Still debating if I want to leave that on or off. Okay, Noble Armor, Defense Spirit, and Regen. Okay, there's the Vision ability, Defense Break. And Limit Break on El Shirel has a chance of Blind. She never used that when I did either the critical or the evade build, so it's interesting that she's using it now. Okay, there goes Mua. Alright, and then El Shirel has the Blind. Okay, Limit Break from there, Charlotte. Federica will evade. And we'll evade this one too. Okay, Sharp Edge, take down Charlotte. Sharp Edge again. And then Miss from El Shirel. That's helped by the Dark, the Blind. And we'll take her down. Alright. Okay, next. Interesting team here. Helena, Gracida, and Fina. Fina might be trouble. She has the, they are magic scale, but they're projectile attacks. Okay, same buffs here. And Trustmaster on Helena. Her Trustmaster, rather. Okay, Spark Shower. And we'll break here, break the magic, decent damage. Reflex here, good. Yeah, this map, it really kind of separates in two. So a lot of times you have like just one-on-one fights over here and then two-on-two over there. Here we have a two-on-one, but Charlotte, she's so well off defensively that she can take him. Alright, that magic attack connected on Federica, but her little bit of spirit and then pretty good magic resistance helped her there. I forgot to show, but she has about 60% magic resistance. Oh, there goes Charlotte. Okay, Drain Dive. Break defense, drain HP. It'll be cool to see probably the Christmas units. They'll get the upgraded master abilities. So that would be nice. Have them even stronger. Okay, here we got Helena, Valentine Salia, and then Ayaka. But that type of unit that I'm interested in, the attack scaled attack, but with some magic resistance. Winter Vinida, she is that type, so I don't know. If they have like a banner, you know, 3-step paid banner to get the 99 character, like with Halloween, maybe I want to pull that. I didn't end up pulling it for Halloween because I got Frederika on a lucky ticket. Okay, break magic on Helena, do some damage. Lunaverve on Salia here. Okay, attack and defense buff on Christmas Machete. Oh, that's a very odd move for Ayaka. Maybe it's an attack, Ayaka? Okay, Salia Limber Break here. This will dispel. Not a lot of damage though. And Reflex on Federica. Her Limber Break. Okay, regular old jump on Ayaka. Down she goes. Charlotte still got her barriers. So does Helena. And a Doton from Frederika. Whoop, that's big damage. And Reflex there. Helena still standing. Charlotte still standing. Okay, Height Dark. Charlotte finally goes down. And Vanilla Jump here too. Down goes Salia. Alright, AoE buff. Raise AoE attack resistance. And then 100% hit here. Take down Helena. Okay, so far so good. Doing well against all magic teams. There are still not a lot of all magic teams, but it's kind of been the way that I've been enjoying building teams, like a versus magic or like a versus physical. As for physical, I like to use magic users that have some kind of physical defenses. And I recently took Kilfei to EX jobs, so she'd definitely be part of that team. I'll show that off sometime later. But yeah, one last type of build that you could do for Halloween Federika, who's turned out to be a very interesting character. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.